All right, folks, what's up? This is One Big Bug, and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. Not 100% sure what's going on with my sound right now. I think there may be something wrong with my old USB connection to my earphones. I may have to go and dig out the connector that came with my HyperCloud S. I may even start go looking for Logitech headphones at this point. Not right away. I gotta wait till Friday till I get paid. Plus, I'm getting $200 back. I'll explain that during the video. Um, but I've been using HyperCloud X for a while because I've been really impressed with them. But I'm a Logitech fanboy. My um, my webcam's Logitech, my controller's Logitech, my mouse is Logitech, my keyboard's Logitech. The only thing I have that isn't Logitech is my headphones. Well, I'm pretty much going to change that. And I'm going to go with Logitech headphones and use these headphones as backup should I need them. Um, we'll see. But for now, let's see if this works. I've tested the levels and everything seems to be okay. What bothers me is I seem to turn up the volume on on my thing, and not only does it turn up the volume of the game, but it seems to turn up my microphone as well. So I'm hoping that doesn't stay true. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Uh, I'm not 100% sure where I am right now. Let's complete this turn, and then we'll put our wipers on. There we go. So I apologize for the last video. I should have checked the quality sooner. And even right now, um, I can barely hear the game. I have to turn the in-game volume down so far. Um, so it doesn't overpower my voice. It's actually kind of weird. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, things aren't getting ruined right now. I really hope. Otherwise, it's going to be another wasted video. I almost didn't see I'm supposed to go this way. That was nice. Not any different than me navigating when I Uber drive. The thing that bothers me is I've actually got another 1-star rating. I think it's like my fourth or fifth 1-star. But I didn't do anything in any trip that deserved a 1-star when that 1-star would have come around. I'm not sure why I would have gotten it, and it bothers me. And it took me down to a 4.83 rating. I don't mind being a 4.8 driver, but a 4.83, I should be at least 4.84, 4.85. And yeah, it does bother me. It shouldn't, but it does. But I'm not going to delve too much into that. I want to delve into other things. And believe it or not, we don't have very long on this trip. Um, One of the main things I want to delve in on is my current relationship right now with my remaining girlfriend. As all of you know, my polyamorous relationship is over. One of the girls, through severe wrong assumption, through severe wrong interpretation of things, and through complete stubbornness and lack of any kind of emotional understanding and refusing to let me talk and explain, had broken up with me and has broken off at least temporarily the intimacy between her and the my girlfriend. I don't know what's going on between them. They're going to always be friends. I know that much. Mainly because the girl that broke up with us is obsessed with um, is obsessed with my girlfriend. And it's not a bad kind of obsessed. If you can believe such a thing exists, it actually does. But I went the wrong way. Oh well, more time for me to talk. It's fine. But that breakup really scarred me emotionally. It really, really has. I mean, all my life, all my life, I have been betrayed, backstabbed, used, abused by friends, by, ouch, by friends, by people I care about, by people I've let in close, people I love. And this isn't a joke or an exaggeration. Even with everything that's been going on, everything that's happened to me, I'm still an extremely trusting soul. No, I ain't stopping. I thought I made that yellow. Oops. Sorry. The steering, I think, needs to be turned up here, the steering sensitivity. But whatever. Um, so anyways, I trust people. I want to believe in people. It's why things with my pet went as far as they did for so long. I wanted to trust him. I wanted to believe in him. And I didn't and people tried to warn me about him. People were saying things and I was like, "No, that can't be. It's not true. He's not like that." Well, he was, and it took me meeting him face to face for me to see it, you know? You stay. Um, Ow. That is really, really loud for me. I know you guys can hear my Skype going off. That's my girlfriend contacting me. Only because I asked her a question. I actually wanted to go into that more. Um, let's get this right and not fuck this up, okay? All right. Arrows point this way. Arrows point this way. Good. Okay. Um, so it's anyways with everything that's happened to me, and then you add on top of that my girlfriend breaking up with me. It's led me to be very emotionally vulnerable, and to be honest, when you're been through as much as me and you're dealing with somebody who's um, well, only just going to turn 22 at the end of this month, um, it can be difficult. Um, it really, really can be. Um, I've been having a hard time. Um, I've been having a hard time dealing with the fact that my girlfriend is more often than not talking with her friends and doing things online and joking and laughing and going at it with them while I kind of sit here and I send her messages and I try to talk to her. And sometimes she doesn't reply for hours, which I could deal with, except other times she doesn't reply. Like today, I didn't hear from her for the last time I talked to her is before we went to sleep last night, which about for me was about 2:30 in the morning, and it was like damn near 6 in the evening before I finally sent her a message asking her, "Hey, you know what? Is your Skype messed up? You haven't talked or answered to me." So you were talking 16 hours before I heard from her. I try and message her every day and let her know how I'm doing, let her know that I'm thinking about her, that I love her, that I care about her, and then I don't hear from her for a long time. Sometimes she does, but a lot of times she doesn't. She gets so into what she's doing with friends and what she's doing with her role play and whatnot. And it's like it really starts to bother me and it actually really starts to hurt, because especially she'll do things like she'll say like, "Oh, I got distracted," or "I lost track of time." Sometimes I could understand that, but a lot of time, I've always believed that when you love somebody, you don't forget them. You don't. What the fuck are you doing? You guys saw that, right? I moved over to pass him and he moved. So I moved again and then he moved right back in the lane. Oi, get off my Alexa. Freaking ant crawling all over my Alexa. To which she instantly responded to me saying her name. It's alright. Oh, go fuck off. I didn't hit anybody. More, more than likely did, just didn't realize it. So, anyways, um, yeah, you don't forget people that you love. I message her. I try to message her without. I had high beams on all this time. I try to message her without over messaging her. I try to message her without being overbearing or spamming or controlling. I've always told her, and I truly believe I want her to have freedom. I want her to have the ability to do the things she wants to do, to have fun, to grow, to be out there and do what she wants. And I've only ever asked of her that if she ever does start having doubts about us or start changing her mind, to please come talk to me. Don't just leave it. Don't hide it. Don't try and protect me because that'll only make it hurt worse when the breakup does happen. I've always said I love you enough that if you want to leave, I'll let you go quietly. Yeah, this is hard to talk about, okay? It's just that she doesn't message me that often. I'm always the one messaging her. And it hurts that I have to message her and get her attention. You know, especially all the things I've done for her over the year that I've known her. Um, I've bought her a few pretty outfits. I've bought her few small little trinket like necklaces and stuff. Nothing like big or special, just a few things. I've bought her one of the first gifts I ever bought her was a leather bound uh, Zelda book. Um, I bought her stuffed animals. I've bought her all kinds of things. And just recently, and I mean as in Sunday, I bought her not a new, but a refurbished laptop. And it's not a slouch refurbished. It's got a bit of a slow processor. It's a 1.9 gigahertz processor. But it's a fourth generation i5 with a 750 gig hard drive, 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. It's got Bluetooth, a built-in webcam, so it's not old, old. It's actually pretty decent, and it should handle what she needs. It should handle what she needs. It should do what she does. She's not a heavy gamer, um, so it should do what she needs and should be good. Um, but like we've barely had any FaceTime with each other in terms of being in a call. You know, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and so I don't get to see her, and I barely get to talk to her because I work at night. She works during the day on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So on Sunday, I told her, you know what? I want to talk to you. Please, can we have a call and not too late? Midnight rolled around, and I had to message her and say, hey, you said not too late, and it's midnight. And then, go over, you bastard. Um, And then I did have a heart to heart with her, and I poured my heart out to her, and I told her everything about being broken, being shattered, being hurt, being betrayed and backstabbed, and some of the things that people did. At one point in my life, I had a quote unquote friend who pretended to be a girl online who was interested in me. Very pretty girl, and back then I was a lot more naive to things like stock photos and whatnot. Of course, back then the internet and getting connected and social was still relatively new. This was back up during AOL 2.0 and 2.5. And when I found out what he was doing and started confronting him with it, and I started learning more and more about him, that there were more lies. He said he ran his own company and that they did cleaning, they would come in and do a cleaning crew for McDonald's. And no, he worked for McDonald's. He was a McDonald's employee. He didn't run his own business. And the biggest lie he used to go with is that he was married and he had a wife. No, he didn't. He wasn't married. He never had a wife. And when I started finding out, suddenly he decided, you know what? I'm going to move out. I'm just going to go live somewhere else. I don't know where he went. But when he moved out, he screwed me over on bills and he screwed me over on rent and it cost me where I live. You know. So I took him into my home at the behest of another friend, got fucked over six different ways from this friend, and that's been my life. I've always gone to help people. I've always moved. I've always wanted to trust and believe in people. And there hasn't been a time that I can recall where I've reached out to help someone, or I've reached out to do something, or I've reached out to assist somebody and not gotten my hand bit, or gotten punched in the head or something. So I worry and I get scared when I don't talk to her that much, and when I don't feel important to her. Like today, no call yet. Any response I've gotten or any chat I've gotten with her has been because I've sent a message first. And I just bought this girl a laptop, $220 laptop. I'm an idiot. And I have loyalty issues too. I promised her I'd never leave her. And because I've made that promise, I won't. Told her she'd have to leave me first. Because I committed to buying her a laptop, I had actually gone through some some real experiences trying to get this laptop. I found out later on that we were planning for her to come and visit me at the end of the summer, that she's changed her mind. She doesn't want to come and visit me because of the breakup with Vanna and a few other things, and she's scared. She's never been on a plane. She's never been that far from home. She doesn't want to come and visit me. But be and that was after I had bought her the first laptop. So, had I known that before I bought the laptop, I wouldn't have bought it. But I committed to buying her a laptop. So I went to buy another laptop. And then a third because that one got screwed up as well. The whole laptop debacle is I bought one from Best Buy. It was a decent one. Again, refurbished. It was a third generation i5 with kind of the same specs, except it was DDR3 RAM, 750 gig hard drive, whatnot, but it was a faster processor. It was almost a 3.0 processor. Well, there was a whole mix up with my PayPal not being able to go through. So I tried to update my payment online. That didn't go through. Why do I feel like I could just like go around this? Oh no, there is a bar there. Okay. I was like, is that really gonna be that stupid? No. I would be that stupid. Doesn't matter. I can go. Doesn't matter. I've got money. What the fuck is going on here? I swear he was waiting for me. Whatever. So, anyways, I couldn't update my payment stuff online. Their website wouldn't let me. So I had to call, and then they updated my payment stuff, but they never took my PayPal information off. Well, because of that, it continued to try and bill my PayPal rather than bill my card. So I had to call again, and I complained, and they said this, that, and the other. I said, look, This has got to be fixed. So they said, look, this is what we'll do. We'll cancel the order and we'll redo it with just your card. Okay, cool, fine. Let's do that. So they cancel the order. They go to put it in. Oh, wait, we can't. Why? The laptop's sold out. What? The order you just canceled is sold out. Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure that laptop's there. But for whatever reason, they can't put it through. Motherfucker. Fine. So they say, well, what we'll do is we'll offer you a comparable laptop. We'll offer you an upgrade laptop, but we'll honor the same price. Okay, cool. So here's a laptop. It's got a 1.9 speed processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 500 gig hard drive. Um, excuse me. My processor was 2.8 with a 750 gig hard drive. This isn't comparable. This is a downgrade. And it was. It was a straight up downgrade. I was looking at it. Well, this is all we have. Right, you want me to pay for a downgrade at the same price as what I was buying, and you promised me comparable. I finally got so pissed off in arguing, so I said, you know what? Fuck it and fuck you. Fuck Best Buy. And I hung up and I went to eBay and I found a nice laptop there. 2.6 i5 Generation 3, 8 gigs of RAM, which is what I've been trying to get. I believe it even had a separate video chip in it rather than onboard video. Um, and again, 750 gig hard drive. 200 bucks. Instantly buy it. 2 hours later, I get a thing, the order was canceled. Yeah, I gotta turn up the sensitivity one of these days. So, what? I must have skimmed the guardrail because I didn't feel or hear any thump. But then again, I've got the volume down so low. But I need to slow down for this corner. But I messaged the guy and asked why, and apparently the laptop had actually already been sold, and for some reason the ad was never taken down. Now, I was pissed about not getting a laptop, but I'll give the guy credit. He sent me the money back once he found out what was going on. So, you know, okay, bad, no laptop. So I had to go and find a third one, and then I found this one. It's a Dell, which a lot of people, there's still the old thing about Dell and being bad, but Dell's actually not a bad computer. I don't know about their gaming rigs, but Dell itself is not a bad computer. I actually like Dells. And so I'm waiting for that $200 to come back. But you figure if your boyfriend goes out and gets you a laptop to use. Maybe it's not a brand new laptop, but it's a nice one. It has Bluetooth. It has a built-in webcam. It has fourth generation i5. It has DDR4 RAM, and it's a pretty solid machine. You think you'd pay a little bit more attention to it and not constantly be doing things with your friends? You might actually, say thank you and I appreciate it. And you know what? Let me spend some time with you in showing my appreciation. This is pretty much a straight back in. Trying to get as much room as I can to straighten the trailer out. I should have started that turn sooner, but whatever. I'm not turning soon enough. This might work. Again, I didn't start the turn anywhere near soon enough. Okay, this should click at some point. Come on. There we go. All right, so we've got our next there. There are new upgrades available. Hey, look, we can actually get that now. Steering wheel, exhaust. Uh, it's like a new engine upgrade. So let's set GPS for the inner shop. That should also bring us to a resting point. Plus, we'll be running bobtail, so yeah, emotionally right now, when it comes to my girlfriend, I'm not doing very well at all. Should check my truck out running bobtail, yeah. That is just so cool looking. That axle should be up. Still rolling though. That's funny. Alright, back inside the truck before we crash. That's a long way to the nearest garage, 170 kilometers. God, I delivered out to the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I not doing well. Like right now, I asked her a little while ago, what do you and your friends? Oh, I was playing Cards Against Humanity with my friend. And I wonder, why doesn't she invite me? You know, why doesn't she invite me along? And again, it comes down to you barely talk to me for 3 days, and then you don't talk to me all day Sunday, and I have to ask you to get into a call with me so I can talk to you. And then when you say you're not going to be taking, that it'll be not too late, it gets late, and I have to recall you, and I have to message you and remind you. And then I pour my heart out to you about being in call with me, maybe spending more time with me, trying to get me involved with your friends more, trying to get me involved when I'm not working those 3 days, because that leaves 4 days for us to try and do something. At least one day should be our day, and this and that. And yet here it is, the very next day from that chat, and it's the same thing. And I've got to be honest, and I don't know if she'll hear this. I don't know if she keeps up on my YouTube. I don't know who does. I love her so very much. I wouldn't do the things I've done for her if I didn't love her. She has been there for me. She has handled my ups and downs so well. She has been strong for me. I will actually need to rest. Hopefully, I can find one. No point in shifting gears when I have to deal with these slow fuckers going around these corners. Um, but she means so much to me. And to me, the type of body style I like in a woman, the type of build, the type of shape and whatnot, she's perfect. From head to toe, she's perfect. Don't you freaking dare break. I hate that game does this. Okay, there's a gas station up here. That'll have somewhere to rest. Money going out and in, actually. Actually, before I do anything else, let me manage my drivers and see what's going on with them. Okay, you don't have long distance full yet, and you definitely don't have long distance full yet. Okay, that's fine. Interesting that my higher rated driver, 3.3, is making less of a profit per day than my lower rated driver, who's doing 4,000. It's almost it's It's a like a $200 a day difference. Oops. And the difference is like fuel economy. Okay. All right, but they're cool. Come on, there we go. So, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I'm having a lot of personal, emotional, and relationship problems. And a lot of them stem from the fact that she's 22, going to be 22. She really hasn't had very many serious relationships. Um, I'm trying to be very delicate with her while I don't know. But as I was saying sooner, I don't know if she'll hear this. I don't know if somebody will end up telling her, if somebody that knows her and me is going to hear this and say it. But it's almost come to a point where I wish I didn't make those promises. So I could, if it gets bad enough, if things get bad enough that I could turn to her and say, you know what, I can't take it anymore. I need someone who's going to be attentive of me as I am as attentive of them. You know, I need somebody who's going to message me in the day like I message them. I need somebody who's going to respond. I need somebody who I don't have to worry about. I need somebody who's going to think about me over their friends. I don't mind. I don't care that you're with your friends and playing with them for hours and hours at a time, but hey, you know what? Make time for me. Make time for me. Spend some time with me. Talk with me. Make me feel important, like you actually love me. And that I'm not just some kind of sugar daddy. Because I ain't rich enough to be a sugar daddy. You know? There's part of me that really wants to just try and find somebody close to home. I'm tired of long distance relationships. I am. I've dealt enough with long distance relationships. I want to find somebody close to me. I want to find somebody that I can go and see and actually hold. I want somebody in my life I can actually care about. Say hello to my cell phone and Alexa because I'm Bluetoothed into her for later when I want to listen to music. This is a weird garage. Where's the entrance to it? The hell? Sorry. Don't mind if I push you out of the way, do you? Thanks. Is it closed because it's nighttime? Because can't get in that way. And I don't think I can go that way. I don't think it's letting me. Nope. There's invisible wall there. So about the only thing other thing I can do is go and rest, make it daytime, and see if it opens. Otherwise, this garage is just bullshit to me. All right, let's see if daytime makes a difference. It's still closed. Oh, what do you know? It opened up. Huh, that's new. Well, I was gonna rest anyways. That's definitely different. All right, let's service the truck, repair everything, and no, let's not fuck up. Let's go to the upgrade shop. Um, that's what we have installed. That's what we can install, which would cost us a hell of a lot. Is it really worth it? No. No. So we're just gonna leave so that doesn't get taken. It's not worth it right now anyways. There's new chassis. See, I'd love this, but this is 85,000. Oh, actually we could do that. It is an upgrade. It's an 8 by 6 rather than an 8 by 6. Um, oh no, this is no elevation. This is actually elevation. So yeah, again, we'll leave. Okay, yeah, I saw. I forgot about that. It's been a while. So nothing in the chassis we want. Engine upgrade definitely. There's a 510 horsepower we want. There's no transmission upgrade. There is an interior upgrade that we will go with. Um, I wish that lined up better, but it really doesn't. And neither does that one. So that really just leaves that one. Or, pinky, which doesn't paint that back area. I don't know. That one's pretty cool, but again, doesn't paint the back. Just paints it black, blue, white. Yeah, see, it doesn't work with the modified cab. The only one that really works with the modified cab is this one. Even then, it's. Anyways, upgrades. We get our first beacon. It looks ridiculous, but we can get it. We should have a top bar already, and I don't know why we don't. Uh, no, actually, put thunders there. I believe in the square lights, honestly. Square lights, yeah. Apparently we get new bull bar. No, not one I want yet. I'm thinking that's all the upgrades I want. Paint, paint, tires are the same. That's all the same. Don't do that. Yeah, I think that's it. So just that, the bull bar, the horns, the lights. That takes quite a bit of money, but screw it. All right, let's see what the next load is that we're taking. Uh, no, 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 no. That is not what I want to do. All right, 79. Ow. Wow. 2,841 kilometers with an only 85-mile ferry distance, or 85 kilometers, so that's that little jump there. But I've already been there, and I don't like going places I've already been. Oh, this goes out to Ireland. We could do that through the United Kingdom. And that's actually a tanker. So that's got a hazardous on it. That's 78,146. There's a boat that goes to wherever this is. 23,000. This is 25,000. Is there any other like really, really unique? Yeah, there's a 55-ton monster, but that's only 49,000. Uh, Plenty of unique cargoes. Oh, this looks like a special transport here. The Transformer. Heavy cargo, standard delivery, high value. 41,000. It's 47 tons. I'm just seeing what else there is. Looks like a tandem right there. That trailer. Plenty of cool cargo. Big boat. As opposed to the one up here, I think it's a small boat. Yeah. I think we're gonna take the gas though. So let's go get that. Of course, just as we get our beacons, we don't need them. And not even this trailer's close by. Whew. That boy cut close to my front. God, I just tapped the brakes. Hey! I just tapped the brakes and I come to a stop. If I go over here, will this just let me through? Yeah. Best to experiment when I don't have a trailer. At least it's not far away, you know. So this will be our first hazardous cargo run. I'm sorry I sniff a lot. The reality is I need to blow my nose. I found that out the hard way. Apparently I have issues with post-nasal drip and stuff, and my nose getting all runny and stuffed up and everything else. And let me through. The last funny thing I suppose I have to talk about is I actually have a brand new gaming mouse and a brand new gaming pad. My old F310, which I'm still using right now, obviously works just fine. As does my G500. My G500 mouse I've bought like 4 years ago, and the only reason I'm replacing it is because the braided cord on it's jacked up. The actual cord underneath is coming through the braided cord in some areas, but it still works just fine. I'm actually using it because my other mouse that I replaced my G500 with um, started fucking up. It had the guaranteed death of anything wired that's electronic. The cord coming loose, where it's connected to the mouse. So that's like a death sentence to anything. If you have earphones where the cord's coming loose, it's only a matter of time before it breaks. That's the same thing with my mouse. So I went and I ordered a Logitech this time G502, kind of an upgraded version of the G500. I have yet to use either one. I've still got my old F310. I've still got my old G500 all hooked up, you know. All right. This time, I'm pretty sure we get close enough to the gate. Yay, it'll open. I can learn. I are smart. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, SMART. Oh, wow, this is here too. I almost want to take that. I almost want to take that just because it's 47 tons. It's a big trailer. It's probably one of those self-steering trailers too. So that thing's just like an awesome haul, especially for our new 500 plus horsepower engine. But in order to take that, you're looking at taking less per mile or less per kilometer by close to $3 per kilometer, about 250 per kilometer, and less overall pay. So, although this, wow, look at that. This pays 38. Wow. Wait a minute. This load pays 38.35 per kilometer. Overall, it pays less by 26,000 euros. But I get 8 euros more per kilometer. This is actually a better deal. This is actually a much better deal. At 38.35 per kilometer. But this goes to Ireland. This goes up into here. There's only a couple cities up in here. That has some ferry distance, $1,000 on the ferry price, so you have to subtract that off. Not that's a big deal. 2,549 land distance, 1,323. You know what? I'm taking this job. Why not? Why not? It pays a lot more per kilometer. So let's go hook up and we'll pull it out of the area and then we'll stop the recording here. Now we're a tanker truck. Awesome, actually. There's a place to pull over right here. We'll pull up out of the shadow here. And we'll take a quick look at my truck. Actually, that looks pretty badass. You know? All right. Right, it's F4. Front and roof auxiliary lights. Thank you. There we go. I forgot you got to do that after every ting. That just looks cool. All right. High beams. Lights off. So yeah, that's what's going on with me, folks. I'm having a bit of a rough time. Either Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to try, provided the recording setup stay okay. I'm going to try to record a few videos that I can upload when I get home, or upload while I'm working, one way or the other. Either way, I'm going to try and upload some videos this week, provided recordings, nothing gets screwed up. But I don't know. Any of you willing to give me some advice on this relationship? I know she loves me. I know she cares about me, but I don't feel like she shows it. And I'm trying to tell her. And even when I do tell her, even today, she's not talking to me. I have to talk to her. All right, folks. This is One Big Bug. I'm going to be signing out. I'll see you next time.